I can start.
Yep.
Okay, good morning. So I will show how to key in free text invoice in live environment. So I just show the demo. Yeah. So first of all, go to modules and go to account receivable. Other invoices, there is all free text invoice. Then we can click all free text invoice. Inside here, you can see this one key in but not posted. And if you want to add new free text invoice, click new. And you can click the customer account. This one is for demo purposes. I choose this. And then you choose the invoice date. Let's say invoice date is 3. Check the currency you want to use for the free text invoice, USD. And after check everything in order, you can continue the second line, invoice lines, and you put the free text invoice description like this. And then this one is the account that you want to this free text invoice go to. This we use is under handling income ledger. Then you choose your text and you put the amount. And you check then everything is correct. Then you go to line details. This one is auto. Then you go to financial dimension line. This one you put the information, financial information. Fine. And if everything check in order, you can preview the document first. You can go to this one, above document, view. You copy how it will look when you generate it or post it. So it will show like this. You can check whether everything is okay. Total is okay. Then you can ask the checker to post it for you, or you can post. Because we are in live environment, I will not post it now. So the process is like that. You can post it if everything is okay. Ziggy, you can continue.
Done.
Can you show like the where to find the exchange rates?
This one for the exchange rate, you can, here is lines and beside header, this one you can change the exchange rate. Right now we are checking with IT to enable this one, so we can change to our needed exchange rate.
Okay, so everyone, currently there is a bug in the system that the system is pulling the monthly book rate. So we are trying to get the IT to check on this so that we can put in the own spot rate. Okay, in theory, the logic is wrong, because any foreign currency transaction, it should be against your monthly book rate, because this is for our internal bookkeeping. But we just need to have that flexibility in place. So this is the thing that we are working on. So for the purpose of free tax invoice, basically any invoicing that is not court agency related, you should use free tax invoice. Okay, be it your direct billing, be it your liner agency related invoices, etc. We should be using free tax invoice to generate all these invoices. Bibu, do you have a sample of generated free tax invoice so that everyone can take a look?
I have not generated free tax invoice in live environment.
The UAT or CRP?
CRP, the issue not solved. In UAT, we got issue when posting. The currency issue in posting.
But we can still see the accounting entries, right?
Let me try. I think the accounting entries show after we post it.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't have any free tax invoice that posted.
Okay. Okay. So everyone, for now, please do not use the free tax invoice functionality until we resolve the exchange rate issue. Okay, otherwise, then you need to go and look into how to do adjustment. So for the time being, please bear with us. Understand the functionality, but don't use this first. Okay. People, anything else?
No.
Okay.
Just in the layout later, maybe we need to ask IT to this one need to add manual edit, or we can ask IT to adjust for us.
Yeah, please escalate to IT on this.
Okay. I think that's all from me.
Okay. All right. Ziying, can you show the new vendor and new customer request SharePoint site?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, moving forward, all new vendor requests and customer requests will be via SharePoint forms. No more emails. We want to have proper audit trail of all those new vendor or customer that is created. So we will send you the links to the website. This right now allows anybody to go in and do a request. Anybody can go in to do a request, but there will be certain approvals that is required. So the screen here shows you the new vendor name. So you need to key in the new vendor name, and you will need to select your request category. Then can you just type something? Okay, depending on what is this. Sorry, can you show the category again? So for the vendors, we identify these are the typical requests that comes through. So you will need to indicate all this accordingly. If it's a new vendor or it's a change of bank detail, change of address or change of vendor name, you will need to indicate so that everybody will know what this request is related to. Okay, and if you have any additional information that you can share, please key inside your additional remarks. Okay, assign to, okay, this one, basically it needs to be checked. So right now, you would, okay, we haven't finalized who is going to be the approver. Okay, but for now, please choose between Peggy or Jason. Okay, we want to have a independent third party reviewing your supporting document and request. And you must attach your supporting document. Can you show your attach? Your screen look a bit different from mine. Can you look at your, I think it's the first icon, the floppy disk. Yeah, okay. No, not this one.
No.
Go to clipboard. Clipboard. Action.
Oh, attach
Yeah.
form.
Okay. So you need to attach either the vendor invoice or any information that you have from the vendor for the purpose of this request. There must be a supporting. Every request you must have supporting. Okay, we need to make sure that we have a control process in place. Cannot just create any vendor as you like it. Okay, there must be sufficient proof. Okay, so you need to attach your supporting document in cancel. Then if you select the assign to correctly, there will be a notification to the person to tell them that this is pending their approval. Okay, then they will need to check the supporting documents and make sure that everything is okay before they approve. Once they approve, it will go to the project team to do the setup in D365. Okay, the project team will have their own SOP. They need to double check whether there is any existing vendor in the system, making sure that all the information is correct before they create the new vendor or they make the changes to the vendor. Okay, and they will update the status accordingly. Take a look at the status. So basically, it's in progress and completed. Okay, so we need this to make sure that we have proper audit trail for all new vendors moving forward. Go to the customer. Okay, customer is very much the same. Okay, you put in your customer name or code if you know. Okay, then after that, you need to select your request category. Then you need to make sure you assign to the right person to approve. Okay, for the time being, I will go and change the approvers. This one is just for illustration. Okay, you need to select the right person. You need to attach the supporting document before it will be approved and the project team will go in and do the creation. Okay, everything will be centralized to make sure that we have proper control and reduce duplicates in the system. We spend a lot of time cleaning up the database for D365 migration. We want to make sure that we do not end up in a situation where we have a lot of duplicated customers and duplicate vendors in our system. Okay, so basically these two new websites, we will send it to you so that you know you can share this with your teams locally. Anybody should all have access to this. As long as you're on Office 365, I believe you have access to the site. If for those that have not upgraded to Office 365, then you will not have access to this. Then you need to get your friends and colleagues to help you send in the request. Okay, we will draft out a proper note to inform all of you so that you all can spread the news to your other friends and colleagues in the office. Okay, that's for new vendor requests. No, not new. That's for new / amendment for vendors as well as customers. So moving forward, everything will be via the SharePoint site, no more via emails. Okay, everything will have proper audit trail, proper tracking. Okay, that's all for the day, for the week. So the next step would be list down all the questions that you have or highlight any of the topics that you think have not been covered. And we will organize meetings with individual country next week. Okay. Thank you very much.